Hi guys, it's Tanya from 4 Girls Jewelry. I wasn't really creative this week, but I want to share these little earrings that I did. So hopefully if you guys want to make something like that, it's easy, simple, with just few tools and few Chinese crystals. They need to go in a liver of sulfur, of course, but it's a raw copper. And what we will use today, we'll use normal tools. And I use also these from Home Depot. So because I do a lot of projects when I measure this. I don't know how. Let's see how much is it. So yeah, so see that's only 1/4 of the inch. That's how much is it. So these pliers, if you can buy something like that, or if maybe you guys have it at home, that's really good tool. I know it has teeth inside, but it's still, I use it, I love it. So I want to show you how I create earrings like this. I already made one more. Again, like with all the projects that I do, you can create something totally different if you twist or tweak your wire different way. So for the project I use, before I bail the ends, it was, let's see, it was almost, yeah, it's 4 inches long wire. And then after the torching, even if they not perfectly same, because this pair was not perfectly same after the torching, the size wise, you still want to make the longer leg the same. And this, see how it's like not equal? It doesn't matter. I like my organic jewelry. Hope you like it too. So after torching, it should be about 3.5 inch. So 1/2 inch goes to your ending here. So approximately, if you want a shorter earrings, you can make them shorter. You got it. Okay, so also wires, you can use any thickness, not really thick, because honestly you don't want the earrings to be very heavy, and it has to be something light. Okay, so we talk about that. To making frame, I will make just one frame, but I always do 2 in the same time. And and I encourage you to do the same thing. So you take 2. Let's pretend I have 2 with a bail like this. So you take 2 wires, and I like to end, like one end has to be longer, one shorter, and approximately, and you just make it something like that, like a little pin. It's easy. So after that, I usually hammer your wire, because we use torch. The wire is very soft, and I like it to be more durable, so I can pull my wires. So after we hammer, I hammer with you can use rubber mallet. You can also use your normal hammer. After we hammer, will be a time to put our beads. And for that we need either you can use 24 gauge, or I like 24, because it's not 26 will be probably too delicate for that. So I have put a long piece of wire, but I won't cut. I will just use it as it is. And let's start wire wrapping. So we will have this shape approximately. It doesn't have to be perfect. See how it's like a little bit kinked? I love it. What we do is we just started with 1, 2, 3 wraps. Just 3 wraps. And before I sorry for my voice, it's this cold is still there. It started on Thursday, still there. Can't get rid of it. So we have 3 wraps here, and this side I will go underneath for now. So we have 3 wraps here and 1 around this one. And let's now concentrate only this side. So what I did is I used this magic pliers, and what I do is I pull the wire all the way here, very firmly press, because I wanted this angle. So we wanted this angle, and now we need Chinese crystal. So I put 1 Chinese crystal. You can use any small beads of your choice. And when it comes to that angle, do you see that angle there? Come to the angle, we just go around the bead. Just go around the bead. Don't be afraid, go around the bead. I hold it firm, and then I will do 1, 2, 3 wraps. That's it. And I will push for now this guy down here and straighten the wire. If you have pliers that like this is supposed to be for the bracelet, but I still use it to press my wires. And the wire has to be on a level with these wires. So you put the pliers again, that's a measurement 1/4 of the inch, and you also push it all like firmly to make this angle. And I will use 1 more crystal. I will quickly do the rest of the thing because it's the same, it's repetitive. Again, hold and do 1, because I consider this one it's 1, then the around 2nd, and then 3rd. So we will have 3 nice wraps looking, because 1 is this, and then 2, 3. Go again on the side, and push that again. Keep going. So I have 5 of them. Let me just speed in front of you guys and just make 5 of them. So we have 3. Yes, I know I promised that I will talk about polishing today. I don't think I will, because my cold doesn't allow me to sit too long. I don't think I have a fever anymore, but it's just not fun. I will definitely make one more video about polishing. I know there is a lot of intricate jewelry that I do, and for the longest time I was struggling with polishing until I discovered easy way, like I always do in wire wrapping, also in cleaning. So I use baking soda and I use detergent, which is funny, but I use those 2 ingredients, and then I always, so after I can talk about it, but I will not show it today. So I put in a layer of silver, then I use baking soda, and nicely scratch it with my hands. I put on my hands and just rub it. So it usually rubs the surfaces from the top where you're visible. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. Then I wash it. After that, I use detergent, Tide or something like that you're washing your clothes with. I don't know, it's not professional way, but that's how I do. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks silly. That's how it's supposed to be. And we go into another. So here you can add it, like at the end, you can do 4 or 5 wraps. But remember, if you do 5 wraps, do the 5 wraps on the other earring. If you do 4, you do 4. Okay, we have now this wire sticking out this way. So I will make 1, 2, 3, because I want it closer to this little bead. And you push your everything just slowly, so it will join the top. Okay, so we have 3 reps here, and I will do the same thing here. Up and bead or bead. Guys, those who actually wrapping with me, can you comment it later? Yes, I did, because I never know who's watching, who's making the stuff. It's just curious. So we this first one we counted as a wrap, and then we have 2, and then we have 3. Basically 2 wraps, but the one from bead, it's also count like 1, right? So we have 1, and I did only 3 on the bottom. These legs, I don't know how you call that. I posted on my Facebook frost that I photograph when we have very cold days in Chicago. And it has, if you look, it has tiny, look like a trees. It's so beautiful. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and we have 1 more. If your beads go wobble like mine now, you can very gently, but remember, because it's a glass, you just touch the wires only, not the bead. And 1 more. So I think I'm inspired by Frost making kind of weirdish shapes. Okay, this the last one. The last one. And then I will go and make some hot tea with the honey for myself and ginger. Okay, so we do at the end I do 3, 4, you can do 5, and we cut the wire. I don't remember how many I did here. See, you have to do in the same time or same day. Not like I do. Okay, so now how I bend it, I will bend like this. So just bend. And then we have these guys. So I do bend like, you can start it from the top, like bend a little bit. They need to be bended. Then I do this way. It's kind of weird because I do a little bit there, a little bit up, like this. And then they will find their way. The weirdest earring ever. And press with your pliers to shock these. You can also hammer and play with them. Just make sure you can mold it more, make it more like Fern or something. See how they are? That's something. It's something. It's a different. Also, this bead I forgot to press it down. Just mold your earring. Yeah. Maybe I should make more this way. You can mold until you decide how you want to do it, and then hammer so you can secure the shape. So that's the earring I want to share today. I think ending like this can be used if you don't tweak it, maybe it can go to, I don't know, to any shape, like a maybe oval beads, like making the something, you know, it's needed to be experiment with the different earrings and ideas. I was looking, I thought there is one more idea that I did the other day. I don't like it, these earrings, so I just make it line this way. I don't know what you guys thinking, but I do like this idea. I think it's more feminine and should be a good for the, oh, I always know when I go to the show, because then my biggest judges are people who walking at the art festivals. They would come, and then I hear a lot of positive or negative feedback. Until that moment, I don't know if it's will be nice idea or not nice. Guys, thank you for watching, and the girls from my club, I will see you Thursday, sometimes at evening, and anybody who wanted to be more intricate, please join me. It's a more like support for me, so I really really appreciate. So thank you, thank you, thank you. See you next Tuesday with all regular ones. Bye bye, guys.